Hi, hi. Welcome to my channel. Wow, this room sounds really echoey. Like it's because it's pretty empty still. I think that's why. Anyway, if you watched my last video, I said that I was gonna do. Wow, this table also is really like. Can you hear that? I'm still getting used to like the whole filming thing and like, you know what I mean. So and this whole new house is also really scary. Well, it's not scary, but it's just I'm really trying to get used to everything, so I'm extra stressed to film. And I don't know. If you've watched my last video, I said that I was gonna like do a fanfiction reading video, you know? And I still am gonna do that, but I decided to, instead of choosing a fanfiction from someone else that I don't know and like about some kind of, I don't know, fandom, like Harry Potter and like Twilight, I'm gonna read my own fanfiction. It's about Dylan O'Brien. I was like this huge fan of him back in the day. I mean, I still am. I mean, he's a really good actor, like really good, but not as I'm not as a big fan as that I was, well, like a few years ago when I was, I think, 14. He's just really good at acting, and he's just like hilarious, and he's funny, and he's really handsome as well. And so me being 14 and not really good at English, like still not. Yeah, well, I decided to write a fanfiction in English, which is obviously really bad. I don't know if this is gonna be entertaining for you. If it's not, sorry, but it's gonna be entertaining for me and also quite embarrassing, let's be honest, because what was my writing back in the day? I don't know. Anyway, let me just tell you like a quick summary about what the story is about. It's called Our Thing. I don't know why. I think it was because when they met, they had this romance kind of thing, but they weren't really like a couple either. So it just was like a thing. Cecilia, yeah, Cecilia, which is the OC, the female OC. She is she's from this wealthy family, you know. Obviously, she has her own driver, and her parents are really protective of her, and she doesn't talk to boys, I think. Oh yeah, she isn't allowed to talk to boys. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, let's just read it, I guess. Enjoy. Okay, chapter 1. She was sitting at the corner of the cafeteria again. She was reading, and sometimes she took a bite of her apple that her mother gave her to school every morning. As usual, there were no other people sitting at her table, and she liked it that way because now she could just read in silence. Wow, what a mood. Well, there were a lot of people in the cafeteria, talking, laughing, eating. It didn't really matter what they did as long as they were sitting with their friends and had a break from doing their schoolwork, or didn't have to listen to their teachers. Of course, Cecilia felt the same and liked having a break from her classes, but she also liked to learn. She liked to learn about the things she found interesting. No, really! though she found a lot of things interesting. She just couldn't help but concentrate on how her teacher told the class things about history. I don't want to read this. What people drank, what they ate, or where they slept. Or how another teacher told the class about different sort of plants, flowers, animals, or about other things that were based off biology. She had a lot of ideas what she wanted to do for a living in the future, but she knew her parents already had something else in mind. Her grandfather was the manager of a bank. Her mother worked there as a secretary, and her father had a job something near what her grandfather was doing. Therefore, they wanted their daughter to also work there. She loved her parents with all her heart, and all she wanted to do was make them proud. But she had her own ideas. Well, this sounds exciting. A few meters away from her, a boy was staring at her with his brown eyes. Who was Dylan? He was sitting with his friends who talked about stuff he guessed were something in the way of cute girls and where to find them. This reminds me of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I don't think. It could be though. I think around this time I also was reading the Harry Potter books. Dylan didn't care. All he could think about was how the hell he was going to walk up to this beautiful blonde-haired girl and talk to her. In some way, he was curious how the girl could read so silently between breaks without seeming to have the urge to talk to someone. Because really, there were some days he couldn't stop talking. It didn't matter if he was talking to someone in person or chatting with someone online. He just couldn't stop talking. Please shut up! Maybe he was socially awkward and a little bit shy, but that didn't mean he didn't like to talk. The boy sighed. Maybe the girl didn't even want to talk to him, and so if he was actually sitting down at her table and began to talk to her, maybe she'd look up at him and give him a glare, and maybe he'd make her feel uncomfortable. And no, Dylan didn't want that. Why would she talk to him? If it seemed like she was actually enjoying herself perfectly alone, reading her book. He was just a guy who liked to joke around, had a few good friends and a normal family. So it wasn't like he was special or anything. And everyone was feeling for him. And everyone was waiting for him in line to get a chance to talk to him for a few minutes. Wow, I should edit this. Probably not, because how can you edit this something this bad? So it was a complete opposite. Some people found him annoying or didn't even know him. Well, maybe he had a YouTube channel and he had more than 1,000 subscribers who actually liked the videos he posted, but that didn't mean as people at school liked him, right? Just go talk to her, man, Max told him while he rolled his eyes. And if you don't do it right now, I will talk to her. He took a glance at the girl with a smirk. She's freaking gorgeous. Okay. All Dylan could do was agree with his friend. She was freaking gorgeous, no doubt. And if he didn't take the chance to talk to her right now, he knew he was going to regret it. So the brunette stood up and walked up to the girl without actually thinking what he was going to say. He realized it when he sat down on a chair in front of her and looked up from the book. She looked up from her book, okay. She smiled, but was blushing uncomfortably. Hi. Hey, he cursed himself. What in hell? What was he going to say? He should probably introduce himself. Yeah, that was pretty normal. Alright, let's do this. Okay. I'm judging myself. Oh my god. Hi, I'm Dylan. He tried introducing himself confidently, but he failed. Me. When she saw her staring at him with her light blue eyes, he felt his cheeks burning bright pink. Oh my god, really, dude? After he heard her angelic voice singing, wait. Didn't want to look away from her, but just before he did, he heard a giggle of calm from her mouth while she extended her hand out to shake his. My name is Cecilia. It's a pleasure to meet you, Dylan. After he heard her angelic voice singing through his ears, he found himself sitting there dumbfounded. She sounded like she was from a rich family. What? How does it even what? She sounded like she was from a rich family, and as if she actually learned how to introduce herself to new people. To important people. Not people from her own age, people like him. So it didn't matter, because before he knew it, they were talking about nothing as if they knew each other for years, as if they were friends. Oh, that's cute, I guess. A few weeks later, Cecilia came home from the ice cream bar. Wow, me. I should stop. Where she ate ice cream with Dylan. He wanted to celebrate the many viewers on the YouTube video they made together for his channel. He made her feel like she actually could be herself around him, and she didn't have to walk or sit straight, which her mother thought was healthier than to hang around like a typical teenager when she was with him. She could name up a lot of things why she liked brunette, but was when she saw her mother standing in the living room with a laptop on the table next to her and hands on the hips. She didn't feel so happy anymore. Hey mother, how was your day? Cecilia gave her a smile while playing nervously with her hair. She knew her mother wasn't standing there for nothing. She knew she'd done something wrong, and she'd probably hear the whole thing in less than a minute. Her mother pointed at the laptop, looking at her with a serious expression on her face. Do you know how many viewers there are on the video made with that boy? Feeling slightly embarrassed, Cecilia fought herself not to look down at her feet because she knew her mother didn't like it when she didn't look at the person's eyes when she was talking with someone. Yeah, mother, I know. Then how come you haven't thought about how your father would react on this, Cecilia? Okay. Damn. Can you, like, get a... Just... God, Cecilia's mother, why are you like this? Wait, yeah, sighing the girl, oh wait. She sat down on the couch, patting on the space next to her as if she wanted her daughter to sit there. He doesn't like you hanging around with boys. Wait, what? Why am I, okay. Sighing, the girl sat down and nodded. Yes, I know father doesn't want me to hang around with boys, but Dylan is really sweet, caring and funny. It doesn't want to hurt me, it's not like that. Her mother heard what she just said, but chose to ignore it. I want you to delete the video from the internet right away. Yes, mother. With that, she stood up from the couch again and took her phone out of her jeans pocket and walked towards the stairs. When she was in her room, she dialed Dylan's number and pushed the call button. She waited and waited until it picked up the phone. Hey you, what's up? My mother found out about the video, she started. And she wants me to delete the video because my father doesn't like me hanging around with boys. Oh well, that's beautiful. He mumbled sarcastically, feeling a bit upset about it. He sounded like he took a pause before he asked her something. If I delete the video, is there a chance we could continue to hang out, or... Sighing again, she began to walk through her room. I don't know. She didn't really tell me to stop hanging out with you. Hold on. Dennis sat down on his bed and ran her hand over his buzz cut. Did you know your dad doesn't like you hanging out with boys? Dylan, that's not the point. This is really sad. I'm sad. Dylan, this is not the point. She wanted to raise her voice because she didn't know why in the name of God her friend asked her that silly question. You're one of my first friends in 16 years. Wow, that would be lonely. Damn. Wow. And I don't want to stop hanging out with you if I don't know for sure my mother wants me to. Yeah, so you delete the video from the internet and we continue to hang out until she tells me to stop. Alright, I will delete it, he said, rolling his eyes at the parents. Only if you promise me we're hanging out again after school tomorrow. Smiling, the girl nodded to herself. I promise. They continued to hang out even when the girl doubted her mother liked them hanging out. Her mother would sometimes look at her with the same serious expression on her face from the day she told her to delete the video at the moment her father came home from work every day. Cecilia was afraid she was disappointed in her and she didn't like it at all. Dylan, who was a year older than her, was trying to do a lot of studying for the SAT while she sat on his bed with a math book in her hands. He was kind of uptight about his bed, but he could make an exception for a girl like her. Please shut up! Beautiful, sweet, funny, caring. Oh my god. Ah. And if she wanted to, she could also be a little firecracker. What? But he liked that. No, he loved it. This is so cringy. No, he loved it. Yeah, he pretty much loved her. Although he knew she probably already friend-zoned him, it didn't matter. Her parents didn't want her hanging out with the boys anyway, so there was no way she was going on on dates with guys. He knew better than that she wanted to make her parents proud, so having her hanging out with them as a friend made him feel special. Sounded cheesy, but the thought made him happy. Are you even trying to study? Cecilia interrupted his thoughts, which made him look up at her with a confused look. What, yeah, I'm actually really doing my best on this interesting chapter about the history. Don't be sarcastic. Wow. Okay, but okay, so if you can look past the whole thing, it's not bad, you know, like the whole thing, like just the way it's written, the way the way it's written is not bad at all, but just really the cliche thing about her parents being rich and, like, you know, it's just you know, it's actually pretty cute. I don't think I should, like, hate myself for this. You know. Okay. Smirking, he turned around in his chair so he didn't have to turn his head anymore to look at her light blue eyes. A few days ago you told me you liked me, sarcasm. Her jaw dropped open but smiled anyway. Are you seriously trying to start an argument with me? Oh my. He grinned and shook his head sarcastically. How can you shake your head sarcastically? Why does my neck itch so badly? This is annoying. God, I showered like yesterday evening. No, not at all. I wouldn't even dare. As if she knew better than talking back, she tried to concentrate on her math homework again with still a smile on her face. She liked Dylan's sarcasm, but she didn't want him to tease her about it. And he did a lot of teasing. Okay. Strange. I'll just study. Dylan turns around to his studying after he saw her nodding her head in approval. There was no doubt she wanted him to have nice scores on the SAT, so all she wanted him to do is to relax and try to concentrate on his studying. But he had a hard time doing it with her in the same room, so he took his phone out of his pocket to check his email. Cecilia was at the moment having a hard time doing her math. Mood! She didn't like math. There was just too many numbers. Mood. Math wasn't her favorite subject at all. Mood. Oh my god. Dylan stood up from his chair with a big smile on his face and looked up at her with wide eyes. I got a part. Oh my freaking god. What? She looked up at him extremely confused, though she smiled because he looked really happy and she liked seeing him happy. What part? What do you mean? Dylan explained to how he had auditioned for a part in a movie called High Road with help from someone his parents knew, and he got sent an email he got a part. His son was so overwhelmed, therefore she couldn't really understand some of the things, but she knew enough to be proud of her friend staring into a movie. She just hoped it didn't change their friendship. Oh my god! Oh my god. Okay. So 10 likes is a new chapter. Yeah. I think that's realistic. Yeah, sure. So I know you will like it, you know. I don't want to like do something you don't like because that's not entertaining, right? And I do this for the entertainment. Yeah, I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you in the next video if you watch it. Okay, bye.